Hey everybody, it's Trisha Knitting Lady. It's Tuesday evening. How's everybody doing? I'm in my bedroom trying to straighten it up for when my son comes on Friday. I moved furniture around. I had this one runner next to the bed and I don't like it anymore. Plus, hopefully I'm going to move in May, so I'm not bringing it with me. And I mentioned it to my girlfriend, and she says, well, how long is it? Or what is the color? What's the dimensions? So I sent a photo with the dimensions. Her son wants it. So, good. Put it in my trunk, deliver it to her, and she give it to her son. Because she's going to move. She's trying to sell her house. I'm probably going to move too. She has a lot to get rid of. I don't have that much to get rid of, but there's certain things that I'm not going to bring with me. So it's not like I have great furniture. You know, it's one thing about living in an apartment. I don't buy real good furniture because I've moved so many times. So if I get tired of it, I either sell it or give it away. So I have a few things I'm probably going to give away and maybe sell. The rugs, I have 2 rugs I'm not going to bring with me in addition to the one I'm giving to my girlfriend's son. And I'm definitely not, I don't think you should sell rugs. I don't know. I'll give them away. Somebody will want them. That's about it. Trying to get ready for this Friday. And I'd gone to have a drink with my girlfriend, a beer. And I came home, I was putting my pajama top on. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't do my video. And this is the second day of I'm a Lumberjack, different color. So I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. So I was moving furniture around and vacuuming. It wasn't that late, you know. I hope the people underneath me didn't mind. It's later now because I just got off the phone. Got a couple phone calls. So behind me is I only have a twin bed, is my bedspread I made. I crocheted, it's one big granny square. So I had bought this, the velour, something like velour at the end of last year. I think I got it from Hirschner's. Yeah, I did get it from Hirschner's. And it was really reasonable. It cost me less than $2 a skein. I need a lot because it's bedspread. But I didn't save the wrapper to it. And it's a shame because I wouldn't recommend it, the velour yarn. I can see why it was only selling for $2. It was not easy to work with, you know how on your fingers. And it had this smell to it. I did get the smell out, washing it and others, you know, putting softeners in and using some fragrance. You know, you can add that to the water. It did go away, but I wouldn't work with that yarn again. So that's about it. So today's the first day of winter, my least favorite month. I am not a fan of winter. I don't like being cold. Even when I used to ski, I only did cross country. I still didn't like being out in the cold too much. So it's first day of winter. Birthdays. Senator Ted Cruz was born 1970 on this day, and Ralph Fiennes, the actor, was born 1962. He's one of my favorite actors. And it's pronounced Rafe, it's not Ralph. And what is the estimated population in the United States? It's 330 million. U.S. population is 4.23% of total world population. So that's not much, really. And as far as trivia today, this is the third time I'm mentioning the Battle of the Bulge, I know. Well, it went on for a whole month. But I thought this was interesting. So on this day in 1944, Nazi Germany demanded that the U.S. troops surrender when they were in Belgium. The name of the town was Bastion or something, Bastogne. And the Brigadier General, Anthony E. McLaughlin, responded nuts. And they actually show the letter where he directed it to the commander of the German army or whoever he was, and he wrote, in response to your request that we surrender, nuts. Good for him. I know someone said to me, my usual answer, someone says, well, I think you should do something or you should do this. I usually go, well, that's what you think. In other words, no. That's what you think. Oh, that's funny. You put in writing. Churchill called this the greatest American battle of World War II, the Battle of the Bulge. And how did the name Battle of the Bulge come about? Larry Newman, who was a reporter, coined the phrase Battle of the Bulge. He noticed that the growth in the number of German troops was bulging. So that's how it became the Battle of the Bulge. There's another bit of trivia. This is what they use. Trivia, in fact, trivia, I'm not explaining it right. Trivia was actually used to weed out German spies. So trivia is good. To prevent Germans disguised as allies from sneaking behind the American lines, American checkpoints required anyone trying to cross to correctly guess a series of trivia questions about American pop culture. So one of the questions they said was, who plays center field for the Yankees? So at that time, you know, who else would know that? Unless they really understood American culture. What is Mickey Mouse's girlfriend's name? And one of the questions asked of General Bradley, you know, Omar Bradley, he had to prove his ID by naming the current spouse of the movie star, Betty Grable. I don't know who that was. I should look that up. Anyway, isolated Americans in Patton held off the German siege until General Patton forced his way into the city with reinforcements on December 26th. So, General Patton helped save the day. Like I mentioned before, he was a great general. So that's about it. There's nothing much else to report. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to get all ready for Friday. I still have to do some food shopping tomorrow. There's certain things you really can't buy too much ahead of time. My son likes bananas, so I have to get some bananas. I need to get some milk. He likes the low-fat milk. There's a couple other things I have to get. But I really didn't want to buy them too much ahead of time because they just don't last. I have to get more salad, you know, fixings for salad. That's about it. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and just remember, it's second day of Lumberjack. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. So everybody have a good night. Bye.